I'm scared to drink that wine.
It's good. Just FYI, I cannot pull up Twitch on my phone because otherwise it'll interrupt this. I mean, I can see it obviously through this, but I cannot see it through my phone.
Yeah, I got Twitch up on my tablet here.
I have Twitch and YouTube up. So, did you translate everything, hon?
No.
From that document?
Yeah.
Shoot, I need to bring
The little bits that are in German. Yeah, I did. It's creepy as hell.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I did not. I've been very busy. I've had a training all week.
Yeah, it's creepy as hell.
Joy.
I mean, you guys can share your translations with each other.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to open with. Oh, that music's like really loud.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit louder.
Like I
How's
can
that?
barely hear anyone over the music. I don't know if it's...
How's that?
Sounds better on my end.
It's weird because it's like the sound effects are like quiet, but the music's loud.
I'm...
I got it. Hold on.
There's that.
So you guys know, don't worry. If you see me touch my chest, it's because one of the jump scares made my heart pop in my ribs.
Ow.
So it's tender.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But that's how much the jump scares are good.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I have all the documents that we need.
They're also in operations files.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so I need the manual. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Stop attacking the...
Yeah, I don't know. It was like perfect volume, and then it got louder.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Because it sounds like it keeps getting louder and louder.
Yeah.
That I can tolerate.
It can be turned back. Did you turn mine down a little bit? That's good.
Let's see.
You might lose the music here for a second. And I've got to update the app. And then I can control individual stuff.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Hello. No, all we need is the tacky poo in the stream.
Did you really?
Yes.
I doubt he's going to respond if he comes in.
Comes in what?
You know, I don't even want to think about that. Oh.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Okay, let's see. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That should be better.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
I have returned.
Thank you for-
What did you do?
I may or may not have whacked my knuckles on the table.
Ow. Why would
Yes.
you do that?
You know what? I wanted to feel pain. That's why, Chris.
Go
That's
look
why.
in the mirror.
Huh?
Go look in the mirror then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why should I endure that pain when I have to look at you all the time?
Damn.
damn!
So,
Oh, let me guess. You're about to threaten my character or
No.
some other stuff.
Any emotional damage that I get,
No.
can you get?
No, I'm just looking at that hairline that keeps going back further and further every day.
Well, no,
Your
it's
hair-
with each haircut.
His hairline recedes more than the French.
Oh,
Ooh.
Are we insulting? What if we have a bunch of French people watching us?
They know their history.
Roast battle.
I'll win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows it.
I just need popcorn right now.
right?
Welcome to what I live with.
Isn't it funny the Jew is playing a German?
Yep. I'm.
I mean,
1%
right-
Jewish.
right now with that suit in his nose, he looks like a cheap lawyer.
Damn.
For our viewers and listeners, Ben is 1%.
He is Jewish.
Yes, I took the ancestry DNA.
Ben is
test,
Jewish.
and
I'm not just saying that.
I am 1%.
I think
actually.
it makes it funny. And I'm 50% German. I'm the most German person here.
I know I got to take one of them tests. I don't know what all I am.
I am.
I know
so
a vague
Ge-
idea.
so Ge-
Honestly,
I'm also have ancestry in, of all places, the Isle of Man, which
honestly,
was not well populated. So
the
I
thing,
know I'm
Ellie,
part German.
The thing, Ellie, the best time to get one of those is around the holidays because all of
Yeah,
the
they're really
ancestry
cheap.
DNA stuff has like huge sales. That's how they make their money is the holidays. Everyone buys that for their relatives, and then they start learning some uncomfortable truths later on.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm everything but Native American.
I'm 30% Southeastern English and Northwestern European. So
I'm
That's around
allegedly
my-
German, British, Scottish, and Irish, but that's all I know.
I know my dad, God rest his soul, he took one, and everything aligned except for one thing. He had 1% Sardinian in him, and we all kind of like, what the hell? Sardinia is a huge island off the coast of Italy, so we kind of like saw that. We looked at my dad, looked at that, looked at my dad.
Sardines?
And we're like,
It is where sardines come from.
We're like, where in the world in your tree did
I'm
someone from
sorry,
Italy
Yuki.
just show up?
Honey, our dice boxes took Yuki's spot.
Oh,
He's literally laying on the floor now.
oh, baby. Hi.
I told you should get an attachment for a cat bed.
I do need a
2
cat
minutes
bed
till we start, everyone.
for my desk.
Google Translate all. Ready. Ready to go.
Headache's already started, so I gotta take some.
Mm-mm-mm. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
As we go to our second episode of 13 Sigil.
Yes.
Yuki,
Turn your volume down. I know we're not going to have as many viewers because people are watching the Super Bowl, but
Barf. Sorry, my team's not in it, so I
Yeah.
don't care about it.
neither do
Your
I.
team should have been in it.
You're right, my team should have been in it.
who's in it?
The Seahawks and the Patriots.
So crap and more crap.
I don't follow.
I don't
You
know.
know what?
My
Kara,
Cowboys aren't in it, so I don't care.
Kara, you should be happier for it.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not really in it, so.
All right, here we go.
More.
13 doors and 13 keys, locked in silence, lost in dreams, sigils carved in blood and bone, never speak their names alone. Lies are truth and shadows light, watchers wake but never fight. Dust and ash and names erased, the sigil burns where time's displaced. Turn the page, but read with care. What's forgotten waits down there. 13 marks upon the skin. Once it starts, it crawls within.
All right. So, last we left off, the members of this team of Division 13, you were all brought together from various backgrounds. Couple mysterious backgrounds, a few soldiers from opposite ends of the war, and a studious person. You were all brought together to investigate the occults inside the Black Forest. In your cover being that you're investigating smuggling and smuggling routes, when in reality you are looking for the occults. You found your way to a smuggler's cache, finding weapons and documents, and confronted by some lone members of the SS, where Carl was successfully able to convince them to leave. You then left all of that stuff in the smuggler's cache, where it was, and you had overheard in the tavern talks about a bunker in the mountains, in the hills, and you decided the next day that you were going to go there. Now, that night, a couple of you had dreams, and in those dreams, some of part of that dream became a reality once you reached the bunker, as two of you were frozen in fear, hearing certain things, reaching the bunker, going inside, forgetting you have flashlights. You were able to begin investigating, finding various documents, which, with the help of Carl being able to translate the German, you found some very creepy things written down. And then there was something, an event. You saw some dripping from a vent, some skittering, and some various noises before venturing to the next part, which is where we're picking up tonight. So, the corridor bends sharply, and the temperature drops as you enter the laboratory section. The walls are wet with condensation, beads of water rolling down like sweat. The smell here is different, sharper, metallic, like old antiseptic mixed with rust. Observation windows line one wall, their thick panes cracked or shattered inwards. Behind the glass, each chamber is in disarray. Overturned tables, shattered restraints, broken glass scattered across the floor. In one, rusted chains dangle from the ceiling. In another, papers lie plastered against the floor as if they were soaked and dried into the concrete. I need one person to make an awareness check and one to make an investigation. They're both going to be the same thing.
I'll do awareness.
Aptitude?
It's both going to be aptitude, yes.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Everybody do it. We'll make it a group check since so many people want to do it.
Fuck me. Here we go again.
You said aptitude?
Yes. Shauna.
14. I didn't roll very well.
Success.
Oh.
Ellie.
14.
Success. Carl.
13.
Success. Benjamin.
23.
Critical success. And Vesper.
that is a total of 2.
That is a critical failure. So, yeah.
That die is going straight
So just
to
keep in
jail.
mind on a critical failure, instead of getting to roll a 2d6, you roll a 1d6.
Yep.
And your ones and
obstruction.
twos implode. Yes.
I have an obstruction.
All right. So, as you all pass one chamber, you hear a faint scrape from the inside, like metal dragging along the floor. And the room is empty. I will say, searching a nearby desk, you find reel of a film stored in a canister. Its label reads only Versuchsreisen Aufzeichnungen, which is records. So you've already seen the Versuchsreisen. That has been all over the paperwork that you guys have seen. The film itself is brittle, but the title strip is intact. At the end of the corridor, you stop cold. There it is. The chamber from your dream. The observation glass is fractured in a spiderweb pattern. The cracks spreading from a single point near the center. The room beyond is dark, but you can almost picture it as it was. The faint hum of a projector, a figure shifting just out of sight. I need you to make a resolve check.
Resolve check.
Yes.
Okay. 5, 5, and 6. That's
16.
6. 5, which would be 21, and plus 6 for my resolve, which is 27.
Is a critical success. So you are able to keep your composure, but you can hear it in your mind, the glass breaking. For a brief second, your own reflection moved in the glass a fraction too late. Half a heartbeat behind you. Now, at the far end of the laboratory wing, a narrow stairwell leads down. The concrete steps are slick, the walls sweating moisture that gathers into thin rivulets. The air grows colder with each step, carrying the faint smell of stagnant water and rust. The stairwell ends at a heavy steel door, its surface pitted with rust but still solid. Painted across it in fading block letters is Sonderarchiv.
Something archive.
Sunder Archive?
Sonder.
Sunder archive.
Special archive.
Correct. The handle is a thick wheel lock, slick with condensation.
I go and try and turn it to open it.
Okay. When you lay your hand against the door, it feels colder than the surrounding air, almost as if something on the other side is leaching the warmth from the metal. I need you to make an awareness check, please. You're also going to make a resolve after that, but make the awareness first.
Awareness is aptitude.
Correct.
Okay, I rolled a 6, 4, and a 1. That should be 11.
Don't you have a crit?
Yes, I do, actually.
Aren't you glad I remember this stuff for you?
Yes, thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate you.
Stop talking to yourself.
Yeah. Why are you talking to yourself?
He did this on purpose.
Oh, he absolutely
Oh, that
did.
was 6. So I have 2 6s and a 1. I'll re-roll the 1. So
So that's 13.
11, that's 17, actually, if we add the 6. So re-roll the 1. 5.
Okay.
That is 17, 5. That's 12. So now re-roll the 2 6s. 5 and a 2.
17, 18, 19. The 5 explodes.
4, 23.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you get a 5 on the other one?
No, I got a 2.
When you re-rolled the 1, it landed on a 5.
Oh, yeah.
So that explodes.
4.
Okay, so 26. Another critical success. That's for your awareness. So you hear it. A faint drip, steady drip of water beyond the door. But underneath the sound, the low, hollow rhythm of breathing. Slow, deep, too steady to be the echo of pipes. And you need to make a resolve check.
6, a 5, and a 2. Those 6 and 5 both explode. 2 6s.
Okay.
So 13. It's 12. That's 25.
Mm-hmm.
This is the re-rolling. 2 1s.
27.
A 4 and a 3. That's 7.
20.
20.
Critical success. So you resist the instinct to pull your hand away as the vibration under the handle grows stronger, like a faint hum running through the steel. And you notice on the floor at the base of the door lies a small pile of objects swept together.
I look at those objects closer.
You see a rusted dog tag. Can't really make out what it says. A cracked pair of spectacles and what looks like a torn corner of film reel leader. You see the words Versuchtreisen scribbled in pencil across it.
What does that say? Oh, same thing. I tell everybody that what I'm hearing and feeling from the other side of the door.
I'm going to use my veil sensitive trait to see if I sense anything. I can't tell if it's from behind the door, but anything supernatural entities or active sigils within 30 feet.
You don't sense anything. And,
Okay.
But as you begin to lean close to the door, you feel the silence break as you hear. And then the knock fades. And the silence stretches until you start to wonder if you imagined it. The metal under your hand is still cold, but the vibration has stopped. The only sound now is a slow drip of water somewhere behind the door.
Fear not alone in here. I look back to the others. Do we go on?
Yeah.
I could have told you we're not alone. There's something up in the ceiling.
Weirdly enough, I don't sense anything, though.
I'm just quiet, still clinging to Eleanor.
So it might be an animal?
Can I detect any hidden transmissions or anonymous signals? I can't pronounce that
No.
word.
I look to Vesper. Do you want to go on?
My expertise is deciphering sigils.
Well, Let's see if there's one behind you. And I turn back and I kind of try and swing open the
Okay.
the portal, whatever it's called.
You spin the wheel lock. It grinds loudly before giving away. The hinges shriek as you push, the sound echoing down unseen corridors. The door opens into a narrow stairwell, ascending another flight. This one steeper. A thin trickle of water snakes down the steps. The beam of your lanterns flints off of a film of moisture on the walls. At the bottom is a long chamber, almost empty. The air feels thicker here and warmer, as if the stone itself is exhaling. Rows of metal shelving stretch away into the dark, their contents mostly reduced to rusted boxes and soggy folders. A single light fixture dangles from the ceiling, its bulb shattered, but the wiring faintly humming. Make me an awareness check.
Aptitude.
Yes.
Fuck. Ish. Okay, 2, 2, and 1.
Okay. It's 5.
5
0.
plus my aptitude is 6.
So 6. It's a failure.
It's not a critical, is it?
No. But you guys can continue on.
I keep going, trying to lead
Okay.
everyone through.
So you find a smaller doorway at the far wall. Inside, the shelves are cleared to make space for a large object covered by a heavy canvas tarp. The floor around it is warped and stained darker than the rest.
So who wants to look under the tarp?
I walk up to it.
Be very careful with the top line.
I pull out my pistol.
Okay. Make an investigation check, Shauna.
Okay. Okay, we need to reroll that. Ooh, okay, good rolls. Okay. And it's aptitude.
Yes.
29.
Critical success.
Nice.
So you lift the tarp, right? Beneath it sits a cylindrical containment pod about the size of a coffin. Its surface is scorched and pitted, but one section of glass remains unbroken. Behind the glass, only darkness.
I step forward and try and peer into it.
Okay. As you lean close, moisture fogs the interior glass from the inside.
There's something in here.
The hum rises for a moment, like something taking a long breath, then fades. Pinned to the pod with a rusted clamp is a final document, typewritten but smeared by water.
I look at it.
Versuch Dreisen, transfer unterbrochen, Diktum aufrechterhalten, Primärleitung nicht betagen. Transfer interrupted, maintain seal, do not operate primary line. So are you reading this to yourself or are you going to translate it out loud?
I'm reading out loud.
Cool. As you do that, the bulba flickers and there's a single electrical pop and the light goes out.
Gott Himmel.
For half a second, the light flares white, too bright, and then it's gone. Darkness drops in the Sunder Archive, like a held breath finally released, but not total darkness. Emergency lighting hums somewhere deeper in the bunker. A dull red bleed seeping under door frames and down the concrete corridor behind you. But this room falls silent and black.
I have my pistol fully out and I'm holding my flashlight. Carl, what did you do?
Hey, I've done nothing. I just read this document on this strange.
As I'm looking out the door, like I'm positioning myself. in the
And
doorway.
from behind you, you hear from behind the glass.
Oh, that container.
Inside the container,
Did we all hear that?
everybody hears it.
Oh.
And then you hear Einatmin, Elsatmin. Inhale, exhale. You look towards the pod. No movement. You see fog. Condensation blooms across the inside of the reinforced glass in a wide oval, as if someone had leaned forward, exhaled once, and leaned back again. And as you're watching, a heartbeat later, a second patch appears. A fog of condensation, lower this time, broader. Something has changed its posture. And with this, I need everybody, this is a group check. This is a resolve check, please.
Thank God for critical successes.
And remember, this is a group check,
19.
so a majority must pass.
19.
Shauna. Can't hear you.
Oops, sorry. I capped out at 30 because I had an edge from before.
Okay. Critical success. We'll skip Ellie. Carl.
19.
That is a critical success. Benjamin.
27.
Critical success. Vesper.
12.
Just succeeds.
Oh.
Ellie
14.
succeeds.
So
So,
funny.
you recognize this for what it is, a pressure response, not an attack. Something reacting to stimulus. Good thing you did not get a critical failure, because that would have been 1 mark of exposure. Not stability, exposure.
So
I
we
only have a mark of exposure, so.
we hear what
I
that
have
just said.
3.
Yeah.
So we just heard what that said. Getting real nervous. I'm start looking around the Sig Dick Jesus. Show yourself now in German.
I'm squeezing Eleanor's arm.
So, and a low tone vibrates through the room. Not an alarm, not machinery, a resonance. You feel it in your sternum more than the ears. It causes the hanging inspection tag on the pod's latch to sway just slightly, metal brushing metal. As your eyes adjust, you begin to make out writing on the pod's exterior. Not the stamped warning labels. Somebody wrote something hurriedly by hand. German. It's a tight script, deep grooves. Nicht öffnen, nicht entsprachen, nicht bestätigen, dass es existiert. Do not open. Do not respond. do not confirm that it exists. And below it, smaller, almost an afterthought. Es hort zu. Es hort zu. I'll let you translate that one.
He
ES.
listens?
Yes. He's listening.
He listens, yeah.
So it says he's listening.
I kind of say that out loud.
The red emergency glow behind you flickers. For a split second, the glass reflects your silhouettes and something else between them. Taller than any of you, indistinct, wrongly proportioned. When the light steadies, the reflection is gone. The breathing stops. 3 seconds pass. Then, from inside the pod, something taps on the glass once, not hard, almost polite.
I pick up the tarp and put it back over the pod.
Okay.
Let's leave.
I said that
Let's
a while
keep
ago.
going.
Yeah.
I mean, further in.
I think we fucked up.
And I'm just now cursing an Arabic at once you say further in.
I kind of approached the pod just and kind of like put not my ear right on it, but just enough to try and see if I can make out any other sounds coming from within it.
No, not anymore.
I agree, Miss Young. Let us proceed further. And I kind of give the tarpaulin another look and just kind of keep going.
Okay. So we're going to continue deeper into the bunker.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Don't want to.
So,
I still have my pistol out.
I have my
Okay.
ritual knife and my flashlight.
Noticing Ellie with her gut pistol, I pull out my 38 special.
okay.
And I kind of look around for the way further into the bunker.
All right. My notes wigged out.
Yeah, I'm just scared. Reminds me too much of my past. I just freezing right now.
1 second.
I put Benjamin behind me and just kind of motioned to grab my jacket.
I'm gonna do that. Not just because I don't want to get stabbed and left in place alone. That's worse than being here.
Hey, maybe we should go back and open up what that thing is.
Yeah, no.
No.
You can crack the glass open.
No.
That was a joke.
Absolutely not.
Carl is not going to do that.
Benjamin would shoot you.
Does Benjamin have a gun?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Benjamin has
Vesper
everything
may,
that we have.
Vesper may stab.
It's also
And I'll literally hold you while they do it.
it's probably a good thing we put the tarpaulin back over the thing so that nothing could fall and accidentally break it open.
Why
You're
would
having
you
fun
say
saying
that?
that word, aren't you?
Yes, I found out recently that tarp is actually short for tarpaulin.
Yeah, I
Not
told
like
you
I
that.
didn't
Yeah, I know. I didn't
put
say
that in our Jack the Ripper episode
hell.
for Scarlet Tavern.
Okay. Sorry, my computer wigged out. It's not pulling up my notes.
That's weird.
Yeah, it just stopped working all of a sudden.
So far, we're getting deeper and deeper into the creepy Nazi bunker.
Yeah, I'm not excited about this. I'm like actually terrified right now.
I'm actually really excited because I would love it if there was actually still a lot more bunkers, German bunkers in World War II you can explore. But the West German government did a pretty thorough job of filling a lot of them in.
And I would love to explore some of the deeper parts of the pyramids.
Will we ever do it? No.
Yes, eventually.
Why not?
No, I'm good.
Not if the Egyptian government doesn't let anybody ever do any kind of serious exploration of them.
Well, no, they're trying to preserve their history.
Well, I agree. I actually learned a fact. I forget the name of the Egyptologist, but there was a famous Egyptologist who did the first exploration of the Great Pyramid of Giza. And the only reason he was able to do it was he said he was going to do it in a ballet tutu.
What?
Yeah. Your reaction was basically the Egyptian government's reaction. So they kind of approved of thinking that he was a kook, and he was actually a serious Egyptologist, but he was able to do some of the first in-depth studies and exploration of the Pyramid of Giza in a tutu.
Okay, well, I guess I'm doing this without my notes because they're not working. So,
Oh shit.
well, all right. So, sorry if this doesn't have any continuity later because I don't know what's going on. Nothing's loading. All right, so you venture out of the Sonder archive and you find another door. This door is much like the door that you were at previously, a big turn dial.
Does this one have any text on it?
No, it does not.
Gonna put my ear to the door. Do I hear anything?
No. It's a pretty thick metal door. It's kind of hard to hear behind it.
I look back at everybody and then I open it up.
Okay.
Careful, Sean.
And I take a step inside.
I follow behind.
Okay. So is everybody following?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So as you make your way inside, this room is much smaller. You see a few beds and a couple desks. And with that, everybody go ahead and make me a aptitude check. Okay.
Did you
Shauna.
note that?
Huh?
Did you get your notes back?
No.
I capped out at 30 again since I still have my edge.
Okay. That's a critical success. Ellie,
12.
success. Carl,
23.
critical success. Benjamin,
5.
failure. Vesper,
16.
success. So, on the desk, you find a piece of paper. It has a couple different languages. I am uploading it to you guys here. Trying to.
Hi. Hello?
Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get that document to you guys. Okay. All right. So what you see is a document that I cannot open. At the top, it says De Vermis Arborum, Tractus de Creaturis Occultus, Quae sub cortice et Radicubus vivunt. You can tell them that's not German,
I was about to say, that's not German. The bottom part is German.
but the top is a language you have no idea.
As I'm looking at the document, I can read the bottom writing. That is German, but the famous I don't. The title and what the contents of the actual note beyond me. Does anybody know what this is? Is I kind of like,
May I try?
but of course, my dear. As I hand over the document.
And I look at it. It's Latin, isn't it?
It is.
Which my character knows Latin. Oh god, I'm gonna have to. Okay, let me see here. That was... Three creatures that live under roots. Purpose. Yes. Among the trees of ancient forests are forms of life, neither of plants nor animals, but of something third, older than man, more ancient than the roots themselves. I write this not to teach, but to warn. A tree that whispers is not friendly, and a worm that hears your name does not die. Okay. I'm going to translate what it says on three worms. A treatise on hidden creatures that live under bark and roots. Preface: among the trees of ancient forests lie forms of neither of plants nor animals, but of something third, older than man, more ancient than the roots themselves. I write this not to teach, but to warn. A tree that whispers is not friendly, and a worm that hears your name does not die.
This is after Vesper explained that, I kind of point to the German script underneath, and it says translated. Do you want me to read the actual German?
You can.
Oh, I wasn't going to read the Latin because I have no idea how to pronounce any of that.
Ich haben gestern, wie Sie Ihnen man verschucklich haben, ohne den Stamm zu brechen. Translated, that actually said that a lot better than I thought it would. I think. I hope it did. I saw them swallow a man whole without breaking the tree trunk. I'm just kind of very perplexed. Look at the others, and then Vesper. It's like, what does this mean? Is this something in the forest?
I think we have stumbled upon something much more dangerous than what we are equipped to deal with.
What did the SS find here? Whatever it is, it's older. Very old. Maybe that's why the Black Forest is called the Black Forest.
Without breaking the tree trunk. So it's the tree that did it?
I remember as a boy I would always love to read some of the how do you say the adventure novels, the ones that take place in Africa, about the brave explorers who go into the deep, dark heart of the jungle, and there's man-eating plants and such. That's what this is about.
Hmm.
But those are stories, badly written stories, if I'm looking back, but entertaining nonetheless. But these SS Schwein can't honestly believe that trees would eat people.
Hmm.
I looked at the others, right? That can't be it.
Maybe it's not really a tree.
Something that looks like a tree?
Maybe.
All I know is that everything about this world is not what we have previously known.
Say that again.
Okay, we're good, right? We can go.
Hold on, Benjamin. We must explore more. There's definitely more to this, and we have to find the heart of it all.
You may not like what you find.
I've seen enough horrors in my life as what is a little bit more. I look around the room a little bit more, see if there's anything else.
No, there's not.
If we don't investigate, some kid might. It's better that we face it and find out what's going on.
God forbid some tree to eat somebody.
Most stories have inkling in real life.
Something.
So it could be the person said trees, but it was something else entirely.
I will say you do. So there's bunk beds in here. But there is a corridor that continues beyond these sleeping quarters that slopes downward. If you want to continue, the concrete changes texture. And the lights are working, but they're dimmer here, flickering at a rhythm that almost matches a pulse.
These bunk beds. Are there any like foot lockers or
No.
anything like nothing I can look in and see if there's other like personal effects?
No.
Okay. I look down at the corridor. I look to the others. I'm like, onward.
I mean, we do have to thoroughly investigate, so
Yeah.
onward we go.
I take the lead. And
I'm gonna gently tug on Eleanor's jacket that she's let me hold on to stop her for a minute.
I stopped.
I showed her the scarred arm, but underneath it, I had once as young put a protection sigil on there. If you see things like this, I need to know.
I nod my head and
And-
say, okay.
I'm gonna go back and throw myself in the back of her coat.
Okay. So as you guys move, you notice something. The bunks are still warm. Like they were recently vacated. But anyways, further down the hall, the bunker opens into a wider chamber. You see hooks lining one wall, restraints adjustable. A floor drain runs the length of the room, stained dark despite repeated cleanings. Sigils are etched into the concrete here, containment marks layered over each other. corrected, overwritten, reapplied. And at the far end of the far end of the chamber is a reinforced door slightly ajar.
Do I sense any of these sigils being hostile to us?
No, they were more like containment sigils.
Are they active or they're not active anymore?
They're not active.
I look around the room.
Well, I can decipher the sigils, like exactly.
I mean, there's nothing to decipher really. They're just containment sigils.
Containment sigils, and is it on the outside of a door or
No, they're on the floor,
on
underneath hooks, above a floor drain.
containment sigil?
Everybody, go ahead and make me an aptitude check.
Oh boy.
I'm going to jail.
Okay. You said resolve,
Nope, aptitude.
aptitude. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
okay. Shauna,
22.
success. Ellie,
11.
fail. Carl,
I kept out at 30.
critical success. Benjamin,
23.
critical success. Vesper,
22.
I'm the only one that failed.
critical success.
Oh, man, I
You
still-
realize that this place was used for torture.
Could I just guess that from
I mean, there's hooks on the walls. There's
a drain?
a drain that's stained red.
And my God.
Mm.
One place I always hoped I'd never end up in.
I'm tugging on Eleanor trying to back out.
I kind of just hold my jacket and put my flashlight in my pocket for a second and hold on to Benjamin.
So I'm looking around, kind of don't see anything except the door that leads further
A
down.
door slightly ajar, yeah.
I approach it and holding my kind of like doing this. Is it a heavy door? Or is it just like a regular office kind
It's
of
a
door?
metal door.
I look to the others and I kind of like motion for everybody to get out of the door's frame as I kind of use my flashlight and try and push it open and kind of like look inside, like with my gun pointed.
Okay. Just goes into another corridor.
Look around, shine my light, see if I see any kind of like traps or anything that might have been left behind to hinder us.
Not that you can see.
Do I see any doors along the corridor?
No. There's no door. It's just a narrowing space.
I relate to everybody what I see. It's just a corridor. It goes on. Let's follow it. As I step through and start slowly walking down that
Okay.
corridor.
He
I
has a
am
bloody
officially
death
like
wish.
really uneasy about walking through the torture chamber.
I kind of guide
And I'm like-
Benjamin
Okay.
to in front of me so that I can watch the back behind us.
All right. So, again, this is a corridor without a door, just a narrowing of space. The ceiling dropping low enough that taller members of the team have to duck slightly. The concrete here is older, rough poured, chipped where tools struck it decades ago. Someone tried to make this place livable, and they failed. There's a hand-painted sign hanging crooked on a nail at the corridor entrance. Herberg Nachtschicht. Quiet area, night shift.
I translate that for everybody.
Okay. The lights hum overhead. One of them flickers and steadies, then flickers again. As you move forward, there's this clang exploding behind you, and a locker door slams shut on its own. For half a second, the sound ricochets through the bunker like a gunshot, and then silence. This corridor does open up to another room.
I shine my light into that room.
Inside, this room is larger than the bunks, but smaller than the archive. It feels worked in. There's desks pushed together in clusters, chairs knocked over, mugs still on the surface, one tipped, long since dry, a dark ring burned into the wood. On the far wall, written directly into the concrete in chalk, half smeared by a panicked hand. Nicht ansehen, nicht zahlen, nicht erkennen. Do not look, do not count, do not recognize.
I relay that to the others.
Beneath it, someone tried to scrub the words away and they didn't finish.
Kind of just look to the others. I don't know what the damn SS were up to, but this isn't good.
Hey, Carl.
Yeah?
Why are your bunkers so fucking deep?
Have to ask the army or the SS about that. The Kriegsmarine was never so frivolous about our construction of our facilities.
So not normal.
No. This is something that would have been for the Führer or something, or another high official. This is something different.
Who would be doing this shit?
SS?
Besides us, who in the SS?
I could think of a few options.
The only man I could think of who would ever authorize this would be Reichsmarschall Himmler. He's the only one. This is something, right? But what I heard, this is some bizarre shite that he would do. As I kind of step over to the desk and start looking in them and they're on top of them and in the drawers.
Make an aptitude check.
Critical. Okay. 6, 11, 15. 9.
I'm gonna pull Eleanor to Young and Vesper. Can we trust him?
23.
As far as I can
Well-
now, but he's the best we got to transport.
Excuse me. Gesundheit. Excuse me.
If our handler trusts him, we don't have a choice but to.
So you do find that was a success.
Okay.
You do find in a drawer something you didn't expect to see in a German bunker. A document from the United States Army.
I pick it up and I'm like,
My favorite document I created. It took me forever. This is the Ashwood Codex.
I'm kind of looking at it. I'm like, forgive me, my friends. My English is not so good. I can read some shipping manifests, but as I hand it over to Elena, here you are, dear Ellie.
So what you see is the Ashwood Codex, being a treatise on the spirits, rights, and protections of the Old Forest, translated in part from the original Latin by Sergeant Harold M. Klein, U.S. Army. Division 13, restricted printing, Washington, D.C., 1951.
I'm holding it because I see the Latin, and I'll hold it so Vesper can look over my shoulder.
Now, there's a translator's foreword. I make no claim to the completeness nor the accuracy of the following text. The original manuscript was found in a half-collapsed priory deep within Ashwood Vale during the closing months of the war. Water damage and rot have rendered entire sections unreadable. What remains is troubling. The text speaks of guardians and enemies both older than the oaks of rituals meant to bind or banish Rex Cavus, the Hollow King, and of the toll exacted upon those who fail to keep the pacts. In the margins, you will see my notes made under candlelight in a freezing barracks. The smell of mud and gunpowder still fresh. If you read further, do so with caution. Sergeant Harold M. Klein, 13 December, 1944. And written just below that in handwriting, don't read it at night. I mean it.
I look at my watch to see what time it is.
It's still the morning. So, the first one that you see is Chapter 1, The Hollow King. And at this point, all of you are kind of gathered around each other. It's kind of too...
I will hand my flashlight to Vesper, like, hey, point it at the document, and I actually start reading it out loud.
Okay.
I have my own flashlight out already, and I'm like,
Would you like to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I need help pronouncing words.
Go ahead.
The people of the Vale
Spake.
spoke often.
It's supposed to be spake.
Oh, it's supposed to
It's
be
the past tense of... It's an old English version of spoke.
Oh, okay. Learn something new every day.
Like Tarpaulin.
The people of the Vale spake often of a crowned figure whose visage was never seen, only his shadow cast across the leaves. He was called Rex Cavus, the Hollow King. He is lord of no realm, yet the roots and boughs answer to him. In spring, he walks unseen among the green. In autumn, he collects his tithe.
And that little script is handwriting.
Okay. Tithe what? Livestock or them?
This inerts a reaction from you. I need you to make a resolve check, please. With an obstruction.
Was my last success a critical success or just a regular?
It was, but because you have an obstruction, you will now roll regular.
25.
Success.
Okay.
You're able to hold your composure, but from what you can gather, this might be the thing that you saw.
Do I notice him kind of have a reaction?
No, he's behind you.
Okay.
I keep my cool, I keep my breathing in control, but if anyone saw me, they would see this. My hand shaking just a little. That's really creepy. Holy shit, you should post a picture of that.
Yeah. I kind of showed it as best as I could. Rex Cavis in Umbra Ambulance.
Umbra Ambulat.
The Hollow King walks in shadow.
Yes.
Going. This is awesome.
You should be to chapter 2.
Chapter 2, Pacts of Ashwood. The pact is simple. Offer blood to the roots on the night of the
Vernal equinox.
vernal equinox, and the Hollow King will keep the wolves, the blight, and the frost from your door. Veil and the roots will find your threshold. In the old tongue, the offering is called
Sanguinem radicus.
the blood of the root. It is not the blood of the beast that is required, but the blood of the one who seeks protection. The wound must be made willingly, and the soil must be fed before the first hour past midnight. Roots saw them move, didn't believe it until Private Alden screamed.
Yes. So remember, those little things are his handwritten notes that he's taking on this while he's translating. So, Sanguinem radicus, the blood of the root. I actually took this from Christian mythology. This is a version of one of the plagues where they had put lamb's blood on the door.
Oh yeah, for Passover.
Yes. So, and you can see that sigil that was copied down,
Mm-hmm.
and you can describe what it is.
The circle of binding, as drawn by the Vale's oldest families, was told never to break the circle. Don't ask what happens if you do.
Okay. On to the warnings.
Chapter 3, Warnings. The Hollow King is bound by the pact, but only so long as the rules are kept. These were recorded by the last known keeper of the veil. Do not speak his name beneath the boughs after dusk. Do not follow the sound of antlers striking wood. Do not look into the hollow beneath the crown. If the shadow falls across your hearth, you have until dawn to leave. When the roots rise, stand still. They do not seek what does not move. The penalty for breaking these rules is not death. It is becoming part of the forest. They don't mean metaphor. The trees are wrong here.
When I hear that, because I'm assuming Ellie is reading out loud, I try to recall the trees around the bunker.
Around what bunker?
This bunker, like the entrance of this bunker. Do I remember if anything looked a little off about the trees?
No.
Nothing particularly Nazi about the trees.
Yeah, they're just raised right in the air.
I'm just saying.
They all had an SS symbol marked into the Nazi trees. That's a new. Ooh, that's a good enemy.
Yes.
Nazi trees.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
What was it? Heil Barkler? Barklier.
Barkley?
Gnarls Barkley?
I say you're crazy. Chapter 4, Testimonies of the Lost. Collected here are fragments of witness statements recorded before the speakers were reported missing or presumed dead. The handwriting varies. Some are neat, others frantic. I saw him in the orchard beyond the fence. The apples rotted where his shadow touched them. A. Vale, 1903. The ground moved near me,
Under me.
like walking on a sleeping thing. J. Renwick, 1896. There was singing from the hollow. My sister went to listen. She never came back, but sometimes I hear her voice when the wind moves through the branches. M. Parker, 1912. Third one. Found her in the roots, still singing.
So he found her body.
Still singing.
She was still singing.
And
Dude, I am getting fucking creeped out.
that would have been 32 years later.
Yes.
I'm now squeezing both Vespers and Hodor's arm.
Oh, the next part's great.
Ow, 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 ow. Cat, I need you to
Chapter
move,
5.
honey.
The Binding Hymn. The people of Ashwood sang this only once a year, beneath the equinox moon. It is said the Hollow King stops to listen, and in listening, forgets to walk.
Rex cavis sta in umbra, sanguis radicus tibi dator, cantus nostro viniculum est, lignum claudit terra tenet. And you can read the translation.
Okay, I'm going to do mental math in my head to make sure it's not an equinox or close to an equinox.
Okay.
Is it?
You don't know?
You can see the paper start shaking a little bit. Hollow King, stand in shadow. Blood of the root is given to you. Our song is the chain. Wood closes, earth holds. Don't sing it alone. Don't sing it twice.
Because you're not alone.
Or I'm not stupid enough to sing it twice. Appendix. Division 13 Field Report restricted. 19 March 1949. Location Ashwood Vale, Somerset. Reporting officer Lieutenant Colonel Richard A. Dawes. Did I pronounce that right?
Mm-hmm.
Summary.
It's based off of a real commander I had.
At 23:10 hours, Agents McBride and Fletcher observed a tall, antlered silhouette approximately 200 meters east of Observation Post 2. Visual contact lasted 7 seconds before subject vanished into foliage. No sound of departure was recorded through ground level. Mist thickened immediately after sighting. Both agents reported intense vertigo and a sensation of being plucked from under the soil. McBride was found unconscious at 0200 hours, 20 feet from his last known position. Boots and trousers were wet with mud to the knees. No disturbance in the soil was visible. Fletcher was unharmed but refused to speak about the incident. Recommendation: suspend Operation Thorn Watch until further notice. Local population should be advised to remain indoors during night hours until equinox passes. Thorn Watch never resumed. Files missing after
53. And then you see some sketches.
Oh, that's the last one is really creepy.
And there is his notes down there.
McBride drew these after incident, claimed something moved while I sketched.
Almost done.
Appendix 1. Full Studies, Folia Cavus. The Ashwood tree
Quercus cavus.
produces leaves unlike any other oak. Each leaf tapers to a fine thorn-like point, and the veins branch in irregular crown-like patterns. In sunlight, the underside bears a faint reddish tint. Traditional herbalists claim the leaves can be brewed into a tea to ward off night terrors. However, the oldest record note that when burned during the equinox, the smoke draws the hollow king to the flame.
And in his writing,
Collect only from east-facing branches. Never pluck more than 7 leaves at once. Do not store leaves indoors. Dispose of unused leaves by burial, not fire. Not tea. It keeps you awake. You want to be awake. And I'm assuming not his handwriting?
it was. I just forgot to make it red.
Okay. Chapter 11? 6?
V and I is 6.
The Keeper's Oath. Spoken only beneath the boughs of the veil, in the presence of 3 witnesses, with a hand upon the crown root. I make sure that my hand is not on that one sketch. I kind of hold it like this.
Okay.
I want to read this now. I bind my breath to the ashwood, my blood to the root, my name to the shadow. I will not call him, save in direst need, nor break the circle, nor light the crown. While I stand, the veil shall stand. While I fall, the hollow king shall walk. 2 names here have been crossed out with roots. Note found between pages.
Yeah, so this,
3
I have it attached in there this way, but you would have found this between pages 3 and 4.
Okay. He doesn't walk the same path twice. If you see the roots before the shadow, run. The song is wrong in the book, missing a verse. Keep your feet warm, keep your teeth clenched. If he speaks, don't answer. If he asks your name, don't have one. They buried her in the orchard, but she's still humming. Sounds like a hymn. Sounds like me. Don't burn this.
And as you look for a second, you feel a prick on your finger. As where under the oath, your blood moves up to the signature line and forms your name, your real name.
Oh, shit.
As these pages were made out of the leaves from the crown root. So this entire time, your hand was upon the crown root, and you were in the presence of more than 3 witnesses. So you took the keeper's oath.
Does anybody know Russian here? Or can
No.
see a Russian name? No, it's
I mean,
Russian name.
it's written in English.
Okay. I look and like, oh.
What's this Schloss? What's this? I look down. I peer.
What happened?
I peer at the name that's being written. That was written in blood. What name do I do?
Didn't come up with the real name because I didn't think it would actually come up.
Just
No,
like
Matt.
Yeah. Shit.
Natasha.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say Natasha.
That's what everybody goes with when they're Russian. Her middle name's Romanov.
As I'm looking at the document, I also asked the question out loud. This document is not old. This is recent. Why is this down here? How did it get down here?
You see the name Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Anastasia. It's also not the creepiest document, by the way.
Huh?
Oh,
It's also not the creepiest document.
Hey, cool. More to come.
fuck you.
As I looked to the others, I said, did you not see the beginning of the page? 1951. This document is new. Somebody in our organization, some of these Nazi bastards were able to get a document from our organization.
Or somebody from your organization was just here
No.
and left it behind. On accident, on purpose, who knows?
But knowing Latin isn't very common in the army.
No, but in Division,
I say this out loud to the group.
but in Division 13 it is.
So
I mean, I know Latin.
You are a scholar. This is from this.
this is from a sergeant.
So unless the sergeant was educated from the church, somebody who
He's
we
the chaplain. He's just the chaplain's assistant because he's fucking a sergeant.
no. And I look to the others. Somebody from our organization was here, or possibly near here, and they met an ill end, and this somehow made it in here.
I think this is our cue to leave.
I think I screwed up.
I look around the room again. Do I see anything else besides that? Like, there's more doors going down?
There's another door.
If you guys could please never repeat the name you saw.
I shall not. I swear it.
Good.
I go over to the door. Is it like office door, regular sealed door? What am I looking at?
So it's actually, I'm sorry, there's not a door, it's just a doorway.
Okay. It leads into another room.
Yes.
I shine my light in there.
Okay.
But now I'm also looking for tree roots and other stuff like that.
So it's a long, narrow room, ceiling low, walls lined with storage cages made of thick wire and rusted locks. Tags hang from the cages, some flipped backwards, some missing entirely. And above the entrance, there's a sign that says material. Rugabe nach Gebrach, which is materials, return after use.
I go and look at some of the tags and see if I see anything written on what they are or what was in there.
Okay. So as you guys enter the room, a sound erupts from the far end of the room. Not close, not distant, behind the walls. You hear this.
Shine my light and point my gun.
This shudder, and then you hear the lights flicker violently as one cage door bangs open, another twists inward, metal shrieking. The sound rushes even closer to you. impossibly fast, moving through concrete, through structure, through the bunker itself, and then it stops. Dead, sudden, absolute. Silence crashes down so hard it hurts the ears. Nothing is in the room. No movement, no shadow, no explanation. Just the echo of that sound still crawling up your spine. Somewhere deeper in the bunker, something has noticed you. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
So, everybody, please don't go anywhere. We shall be right back. All right, and we're back. So, as that light dropped, you heard that roaring running towards you. Then it stops and the lights come back. Not gradually, but full brightness, harsh, white, almost clinical. The kind of light that makes it impossible to hide anything. The storage room looks smaller now. The wire cages line both walls, bolted into the concrete. Most are empty. Few still hold items sealed in oilcloth or metal cases. Tags are clearer in the light, typed labels, stamped dates, handwritten corrections in pencil. Several of them read Nix Zorugegben, which is not returned. The cage that slammed open during the sound hangs crooked on its hinges. The lock is intact. It's not broken, it's just disengaged. Everybody go ahead and make me an aptitude check, please. You, before you do the aptitude, you need to make me a resolve check because you walked into this room and this thing was running at you. Whatever it was.
Resolve check?
After already being freaked out by what you saw. Yes, a resolve.
And yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, resolve is 18.
Success, just barely.
So now aptitude.
Yes.
Wow.
You're telling me.
I guarantee you beat me.
Guarantee you I didn't.
Oh boy.
Okay. Shauna.
22.
Success. Ellie.
11.
Failure. Carl.
0. I kept rolling ones.
But don't you have a plus? What's your aptitude?
Oh. No, then it would have been a 5. Okay.
You're a failure.
Yeah, I know.
Benjamin.
30 plus.
Critical success. Vesper.
28.
What was that? I'm sorry.
28.
Critical success. All right. So you all see on the floor beneath where that cage door is open, there's deep scrape marks, like something heavy was dragged out recently, cutting through a layer of dust that had otherwise gone undisturbed for years. At the far end of the room, where the sound felt like it came from, the concrete wall is bare. No doors, no vents, no access panels. Except a section of the wall is darker than the rest. It's damp, cold to the touch. When the light hits it just right, faint chalk writing becomes visible, half erased, layered over itself. Es ist nichts
It's not here.
It is not here. And below it, written smaller and tighter. Es ist unten. Es ist unten.
It is something under.
It is down here.
Mm.
kind of look at the others. I think we have something of an idea of what the SS were up to in here.
I have moved from Eleanor to Vesper after the incident with the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ellie got dropped like a bad habit.
If you knew his past, you would understand why.
I'm stepping further in. I'm just looking at some of the other
Cages?
cages with stuff, with the ones that have things in them.
Okay, make an aptitude check. Because you failed the last one.
Nine. 13.
Okay. You find a sealed cage that stands out. Not because it's intact, but because it's been handled. The tag is newer than the rest. Different paper, different ink. Archivumfund nicht Katalogerset. Archive find, not cataloged.
I tell the others, this one has not been cataloged. This is just new. I try to open the cage.
There's a lock on it. You would have to break the lock.
I look around for something heavy to break the lock.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
There's something I want to see what's in this cage.
There is stuff inside. You can see inside. You just can't get to it.
Look with your eyes, not your freaking hands.
Vesper, it's locked and the contents are wrapped. I need to use my hands to see what is in there. Something has been disturbed. People have been in here recently.
Carl, do you not remember what happened to that door, pointing to the unhinged door that slammed open?
And there may be a clue into this one as to what is going on in here. We need to investigate. Now.
Or just hear me out. They're shut for a reason, because something may be in them that we can't see.
I look back at what's inside. What do I see? Like, what is the shapes of stuff in there? What do I see?
A field crate.
Field crate. Like, is it a big one? Like,
Ish.
could a human or, a tall demonic tree thing be in it?
It's wood. It's swollen from moisture. I will say from here you can see it stamped with a faded eagle that someone tried to sand away. A very familiar eagle crest.
So I would know that this is.
You would know that this was at some point this crate was owned by the SS.
I look for something to break the law.
You know this symbol too.
Do I have I kind of pull out a bobby pin for my hair.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
I move aside to let Ellie.
I kind of take Benjamin and I back up.
I don't resist on this.
I keep an eye out around Ellie to make sure that nothing pops up and that I can protect her.
I'm going to say this is going to be a hard difficulty.
I just had to leave the library.
1, 1, and 4.
Why did I?
6.
And
2.
only
4.
Benjamin would hear me whispering.
5.
0.
Plus 6.
As a critical failure, you break the bobby pin off in the lock.
I look at that. I'm like,
Oh, thank God.
Eleanor, may I attempt it?
The library sounds like paradise right now.
I pull another bobby pin out of my hair. This is my last one. As like my hair falls out down.
Thank you. I looked at the lock, and
There's
I
a
looked.
partial bobby pin stuck in the lock.
I looked for something heavy to break the lock. That was my original thing. I just, out of politeness, I let you try. I looked for something heavy or something that I can just go whack on the lock.
Make an aptitude check. If it is high enough, then you can find something.
Six.
Did you just
15. So we rolled 2s and 6s. 5. 9.
9.
That was 15 plus 9.
You're
is
saying it wrong.
23.
9.
9.
23. That is a success.
Okay.
Not a crit.
A crit?
No,
No, just a regular success.
regular success. You find a hammer. There's toolkits lying around for construction and stuff like that.
I take the hammer and I was like, if you allow me, Eleanor.
I step away.
Okay.
I kind of.
And I position myself to where I can see.
Shoot him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Wow.
In case he turns. What if he is the Hollow King?
Oh god.
I try to cover one of my ears.
I kind of like measure. I kind of measure up where the lock is, where I can hit it going downward, so that it will just snap.
Okay.
And
Great. We're going to do what you're good at. Might.
yeah,
What's your might?
4, but I'm proficient in it. So
Do might. Make a might check.
Yeah, but that doesn't do anything.
Not if you're a shitty roller.
okay,
I'm proficient. It doesn't matter in ours.
5 and 3. That's 14.
It matters for like
19.
proficiency matters for like items and stuff that you can use, but for skills it doesn't. 19. Success.
Okay.
The lock falls to the floor.
I pick up the broken part of the bobby pin that probably fell out and just kind of hand both of them back to Eleanor.
Okay. You do have one complete one.
Doesn't help me as I try to put my hair up in something. It doesn't work, so I just put the bobby pin in my pocket.
Okay. So you go into the cage.
Yes,
All
and I kind of examine the box a little, see if you said it's warped and
So yeah, once again, wood is swollen from moisture. It's stamped with a faded eagle that someone tried and failed to sand off. The lid isn't nailed shut. It's been sealed with wax, black wax.
I kind of examine it.
Pressed into it is a sigil that none of you have seen fully formed before. There's familiar elements for those of you that know sigils, but the wrong geometry. And as you all look at it a little too long, there's that crawling sensation behind your eyes, the feeling like when you almost remember a word and you can't quite get it, and you feel it pressing against your eyes. Nearby, you do find, tucked under a desk leg to keep it from wobbling, there's a ledger.
I hold up the desk and pull out the ledger.
It explains this room. Most of its inventory nonsense, dates, initials, returns, till you read the last pages, handwritten and shaky. Quel nichts im Wald gefunden, der Wald ist näher der Körper.
What was that?
You are going to tell me. That's the first entry. Quel nichts im Wald gefunden, der Wald ist näher der Körper.
That translates to the source was not found in the forest. The forest is only the body. I read this out loud to everybody.
And the next line is underlined so hard that the paper tore. Der Ursprung wurde verlegt. Der Ursprung wurde verlegt.
The origin has been moved. I'll kind of look to the others as I say this.
Coordinates follow. Old ones. Handwritten corrections in the margins. A name circled twice. Saint Odelia, Alvin Station.
Saint Odelia Ovid Station?
And then in parentheses, it's written decommissioned. And there's a final note written smaller, like the author hoped no one would read it. Wenn sie zurückkommen, sind wir zu spät.
With my passive skill, do I sense anything from that sigil on that box? Because I would know if it's
No.
passive, alive, dead.
It's dead. But it's just, you've never seen anything like it.
After I relay the coordinates and the location, I kind of peer down and read out loud. I read to myself in German, but then I say out loud, if they come back, they'll be too late. So I kind of, again, look to the others.
And so you have the choice. You can leave right now and follow these coordinates to take you to the next place. You can try and look in the crate and see what's in there. Because again, it is a wax seal, but it has not been cracked.
I go to open the box.
Okay.
Why?
I kind of stop Carl. Does anyone know rituals or anything like that that would potentially use any of this stuff?
The seal is dead. And that's the first time speaking up about that.
I could decipher what the seal is the sigil is supposed to do.
What does it mean by it's dead?
It's no longer functional. Has no power behind it. Not like what's on my arm.
Okay. Just wait. Do you really want to open a box that is sealed by wax?
Like something I can't decipher, and I'm guessing our scholar can't decipher. Or Miss Young, with a questioning voice. I say Miss Young since she seems to know about sigils.
I look to Vesper and Shauna. Can you tell us what the sigil was meant to do?
My guess is trying to contain what's ever inside of it.
Then if this sigil is dead, as our friend Benjamin here has already told us, and if this is, then this whatever
Dead
was
sigils still have power.
Then what is it? Is this sigil dead, or does it have power?
It's a tricky thing to handle.
We do not want to break the sigil
Gosh in Himmel.
because that could activate it.
Coming from the box.
I kind of lean closer to here.
Is that a mouse?
Do we all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I,
From inside the box.
Leave that alone.
you need to know what's inside.
I'm with Vesper.
What's wrong, Yankee Doodle? No guts?
Look,
I'm kind of like walking around the box, trying to examine it
I
more.
adjust my glasses. Do you want to die down here?
As I keep looking at the box, I should have died many times before.
Yes, but you were part of a team. Not all of us want to die.
I feel as though we should open this box. But again,
I
the SS
feel
weren't always known for
We
their
can
brains.
send more a more equipped team to retrieve this. And
Like the people who left the documents behind. You think they were any more equipped than we are?
You are the only team that's going in here. If you leave this behind, it is lost forever.
Vesper, I hate to agree with Krautman over here.
I kind of glare at Ellie.
You called me Yankee Doodle.
That's fair, actually.
She's riding on a pony. There's a feather in her hat.
Called-
Why
called it
weren't we
macaroni.
told about the team that came here? As I hold up the document, Division 13, dated like a year ago. Why weren't we told that a team was active here?
I mean, the simple answer is the handler didn't trust us.
I go over to the box and looked at Ellie. Shall we together?
How about this idea? Don't open it. Just bring it along.
How?
I look to Benjamin. And how will we do
You
that?
gonna fucking drag the thing out
Shall
yourself?
Shall we tie it to your back and you drag it like a mule? Is that what you are now, Benjamin? A pack
No.
mule?
We tied to your back.
I am not a pack mule. You seem to be eager to volunteer as one, though.
I did not say I'd carry it now, did I?
It looks.
You're
too
the one
heavy.
that wants to bring it, not me.
Ah, scheiße! I get frustrated. Everyone's inept, and I'm gonna try and just seal it, push
Make
it
a
open.
Might check.
I kind of put everybody behind me.
Okay.
As I'm holding my pistol out.
Six.
I have my knife out too.
6 and 14. I rolled another 6. 22.
Okay.
Did you add your modifier?
As you, the wax seal gives way with a dull crack, brittle, like it finally remembered it was old. The lid lifts easier than expected. Inside the crates, you pause. For half a heartbeat, you don't understand what you're looking at. Nestled in a padded containment frame wrapped in old wool blankets stamped with faded inventory numbers is a small animal. Fox-sized, maybe, curled in on itself, red-brown fur dulled with dust. Its chest rises and falls, slow and even. It's alive. A pair of ears twitch as the light hits it, and then two dark, glossy eyes open and blink against the brightness. The creature lets out a soft, confused sound and tucks its nose under its tail like it's cold. There's a collar around its neck, leather, cracked with age. A metal tag hangs from it, stamped simply Objects 13A.
I kind of peer. He said it looks like a box.
Yeah.
I look at it. I say very softly, not in a harsh tone. Fabisto, who are you?
One of the blankets slips as it shifts, revealing faint markings shaved into the fur beneath. Old sigils, almost completely grown over now. Careful and deliberate, like someone tried very hard not to hurt it. The fox will say that because that's what it looks like mostly. Tilts its head and looks directly at you. Its tail gives a small, tentative wag. Then somewhere deep in the bunker, a pipe knocks as it cools. The fox flinches and presses itself tighter into the crate, eyes wide, watching the doorway behind you instead of all of you in front of it. Like it knows where the danger actually is.
I kind of put my hand. I don't reach my hand in. I just kind of put my hand up in a non-threatening gesture and I say, "Hab kindness, Angst. Don't be afraid." And I say, "Ich bin an Freude. I am a friend."
It's freezes, not panicked. It's just still, like the way prey does when deciding whether hope is a mistake. Your hand enters the crate slowly. For a second, nothing happens. Then the fox leans forward just enough for its nose to brush your fingertips. Warm. It sniffs. Quick and shallow and lets out tiny breathy sounds, almost a sigh. Its tail gives another cautious wag. It presses its head into your palm, seeking warmth.
Yeah.
The fur is softer than you expected, thick with undercoats. The collar shifts, the tag clicking faintly against the frame.
Bravo, young. Bravo, young. Good boy. Good boy. Kind of like you talk to a dog. Because that's all I would know. I'd be like, how do I talk to this thing?
It doesn't seem afraid of you.
I
kind of
should maybe take this to be reconcealed at a better location.
I kind of look at it and it's like,
It kind of looks like a fox, but
I kind of look at it. I kind of give it a little smile. I don't show teeth. I say, "Kommst du mit uns? Will you come with us?" And I tell everybody, "Give me some space, please." As I kind of put both of my hands in there, right, for it to kind of like jump up. And I look at it, like kind of nod, like, "Come here, my friend. Come here, my friend."
And for you guys, actually, I think I can do it this way. 1 second.
I actually put my finger on the trigger this now.
I kind of side glance and I just say, I'm still kind of looking friendly, but I looked at Ellie like, I don't know. Maintain your trigger discipline and take your finger
You don't
off the
see
trigger.
this.
I thought you were like right next to me.
No,
Oh, sorry.
I'm protecting the rest of the group.
Sorry, I didn't. I thought you were next to me.
And that
Oh,
is what you see. Sorry. There we go.
Oh,
That is what you see.
There.
okay, that is adorable.
I don't see anything.
It's in the stream.
I just sound like Maury a little bit.
I want one. So I kind of like I kind of put it close to it, but I want it to come to me.
Okay. And I will say it does jump up in your hand. You notice a document in the box.
I still am looking at this, and I go up
Please
to
don't have it
grab.
bite my face off.
I go to grab the document.
Okay. So, this is my favorite document.
Is this the one that you're saying that's going to scare the living shit out of me?
This is the one that's scarier than the last one,
Oh
yes.
no, not the cute little fox.
You find the Liber Tenebrarum. So, hold on, let me get to it. So, you will notice there are various languages here.
Yeah.
One of them is Latin. One of them, there's English. There's some German. But there's one none of you recognize. Actually, Benjamin, you will recognize it
Ah, fuck.
as Enochian,
Oh, fuck you.
the language of angels. You do not know how to read it, but you do know what it looks like. Now, there is the English translation underneath. So, on the very first page, you see if our Latin person would like to translate Liber Tenebrarum.
Liber Tenebrarum. Okay, like, get me.
Fuck you, dude.
It is a Latin translation.
Okay, let me. Of course it is. Of course it is. Like, I knew it was book. Book of Darkness.
Yes. And underneath it, it says what? This would be Ombratio et Viniculum.
Shadow and Bond.
So, the first is Per lumen absconditum et tenebra, and I won't read the Latin part, but it translates to, by hidden light and revealed darkness, I open the gate between worlds. I bind the shadows by the true name. And you see some sketching in there, some handwriting. The name is not given, only hinted. Do not speak without the third sigil completes. And on the bottom, there is some Latin, and you would translate it, Vesper, into he who reads, remember, the eye in the night answers the eye. And going to the next page, you see a sigil, groups of sigils. Not sure where you've seen it before, but there is some Enochian written on it. If you would like to translate what says Ritus Obumbratio.
Okay. Let me. Rite of Shadowing.
The Rite of Shadowing. And then underneath it.
Oh, shoot. Undo. Where's my undo button?
Is de ligatura umbre,
Yes.
the binding of shadows.
Yeah, the binding of. Oh.
Now, again, there's multiple versions. Again, you're saying Latin, you're saying Enochian, and then in the English, 1. Walk 3 times within the circle, counter to the sun. 2. Write the true name in the air with a finger dipped in blood. 3. Call by the words that follow. By hidden light and revealed darkness, I open the gates. And 4. Place hands upon the earth and bind the shadow. And in quick notes, you see he comes faster if you do not speak the third name. And at the bottom, it is written, what is heard in darkness is heard in the soul. And then you read on the next page, the 19th day of Michaelmas, year of our Lord, 1613. Like I said, this is the oldest document you have ever found. The circle was true. I walked the path thrice. My eyes shut tight against the sight. The first name rolled from my tongue like stone into deep water. The second burned my teeth. The third I could not speak, for he was already there. A hand black as the pit and cold as grave water pressed against the inside of the air itself. My shadow fled me. I felt lighter and colder and less. The ash was scattered, the dot in the center complete, but it watches me still. I hear it walking when I sleep. I have sealed this page that no fool may read further. And then in notes it says, it lied. The binding is not binding at all. And then there are the known names. You see it again in Enochian, in Latin, and then the common tongue, the walker without shadow. The observed manifestations of pressure in the air as if a great storm is near. Shadows recoiling unnaturally from its form. A single black hand pressing from empty space, digits too long and joints wrong. The sound of bare feet on stone even when none are present. The hazards and warnings say direct eye contact causes vertigo and memory loss. This sounding familiar from the last document. Speaking the third name without the seal of ash results in possession of the shadow. And victims appear normal until nightfall, when they vanish without a trace. And the writing in the line says, it is not bound by the circle binds you. And in Latin, you see, do not look, do not speak. And then the next page, you can see the sketch of what is seen. Different body parts put together. And then there's a field report. Operation Abumbratio, 14 March, 1483.
That's the picture.
At the redacted monastery in the Black Forest. Agent's account. We entered the monastery grounds under moonless sky at redacted hours. The courtyard was littered with overturned icons and burnt pages. Brother Matthias met us at the cloister arch, whispering the phrase, the shadow walks without its man. Inside the main hall, the air pressed against us, as though the building itself leaned inward. The torches burned without lights. We saw a figure, redacted feet tall, at the far end. It was not moving, but its shadow was, pacing along the walls independent of the form. A redacted name spoke the second name aloud. The shadow froze, turned, and pressed its hand flat against the wall. The stone bowed inward. At this point, redacted screamed. Though no sound was heard and fell limp, her shadow remained standing beside her. We recovered only fragments of her body. The rest was elsewhere. Recommendations to avoid vocalization of the third name under all circumstances. Seal of ash must be prepared prior to operation commencement. And you can see various sketches on the page a moon, some lightning, perhaps, some people, and then another sigil at the end. And then there's another page, the Protocol 13 Black, Containment and Nullification of Costos Obscuros, the one behind the veil. It's dated 9 October, 1694. And it tells you to do not engage, to initiate the blind protocol, and you can read further. But this was the keeper of the Northern Watch. This document tells you, a lot of you were under the impression that Division 13 began after World War II to fight the occult. But according to this, you have found documentation, you have found field reports from what seems to be an agent of Division 13 way back from 1483.
I'm just still kind of holding this little fox thing as I'm also... Now, is this being read to us, or are we all kind of... Then I kind of look at it... I'm holding the fox. I kind of look at its collar, see if there's a name tag on it.
There is not.
I said, what are you looking at? I kind of say to him.
I look to see if there's any other documents or anything else in the crate.
There is not.
I don't know. Could you get this blanket that this poor creature was wrapped in, please?
I grab the blanket.
Okay.
And hand it to Carl.
As I kind of like try and coax it around the little fox.
Okay.
I kind of whisper to in German, because I'm assuming that's what it understands.
Just in case any of you aren't familiar with the year 1483.
I know that year.
This was the birth of a certain reformer, Martin Luther. This was also the year that the Sistine Chapel opened, and the death of Francis King, Louis XI. Also, this is the crowning of Richard III, the death of Edward IV. There a lot happened in 1483, but what you can gather is that it seems like Division 13 is much older than what you gathered.
As I'm kind of holding and kind of petting this little fox, I kind of ask, "Wie lang waren Sie da darin? How long were you in there?" I think it understands me. I say aloud to everybody. No one in particular. I just kind of make that statement. I look to Eleanor. Does that document say anything about our little friend here?
Which? I can barely read this one. Are you talking about the new one or the old one?
The one you found in the box.
Yeah, I can barely read it. Your best bet is to ask the one that can read this.
I look to Vesper and Benjamin and like, can you? Does this say anything about our friend here?
It does not.
Unfortunately, no.
The third language on this, I know, but I don't know what it says.
I kind of start looking at the fox a little, very gently moving like its head. See if
What
there's
does
any.
he say?
Huh?
What does he say? Let's bring back what does the
You
fox
said
say?
you recognize one of the scripts.
And
You
I,
look to Benjamin.
it's the Enochian one, right?
Yes.
And I pointed out. Do I know its source?
You know it's a Nokian. You know what it is. You know that it's the language of the angel. However, you cannot read it.
This language is not mortal. It's the language of angels.
Like,
No. Those
Like
ones.
angels or
There's more to the world than what meets the eye. What you call myths are not.
That much is true.
well, that I've gathered. I just figured it wasn't the good
Monsters.
stuff.
Good, bad.
I forgot. I was looking up when the Angels were founded, like the baseball team.
No.
The 60s, 1961.
But yeah,
You mean like the baseball team?
I mean the angels, the glowing things with wings. Servants of your gods.
I'm gently trying to examine this fox to see if there's anything abnormal about it. Like any abnormal features, things like that.
Nope.
Just a little baby fox.
Yeah.
I just kind of, I'm just looking at it. It's like, I don't see anything strange about it other than I have this, I don't know. It's just, I have this, how'd you say, feeling that this thing is intelligent. As in, intelligent as us.
Rocket
Well-
Raccoon.
Seriously.
We should
you
maybe bring it
motherfuckers.
back for recontainment.
Containment.
It was
Is that kind of-
contained for a reason. Passive or not, it might not stay that way unless contained.
The blanket it's on. He says it has sigils on it.
No,
Just a
I
blanket.
that's just a blanket.
I look at this. It's like,
That's not where I said the sigils were.
what did you say they were?
I
The-
said
the
that they were shaved into his fur, but they're faded now. The hair is starting to grow back over it, like he was experimented on.
I'm petting it over its fur or the sigils. I kind of showed the sigils to the others. So these sigils look familiar. I know they are on fur, but
I'm unfortunately going to take off the jacket and look at all the sigils now you all see covering my body.
There are a couple matches.
what's the I point to the one. What does this mean?
Is it my protection ones, I'm guessing?
No,
Oh no. It's one of those darker ones.
you see a sigil that is used to keep a soul in a body even after death.
I'm going to quickly grab Carl's hand before he touches it.
What's is wrong?
Don't touch them. Let's put it this way. Even if I die, my soul remains here.
What do you mean?
Your souls leave your body when you're dead.
Yes.
I am bound.
I look down at the fox. Are you saying
And I'm going
that?
to release his hand.
Are you
Yeah,
saying that there's a soul bound in this animal?
It could be its soul or another. There are plenty of rituals. Too many rituals. And I'm going to physically show, but I've already covered myself. So many rituals.
I kind of look closer at the fox into its eyes, and I try and see if there's any intelligence there.
Compared to what?
Haha.
Compared to you, it's highly intelligent. As your eyes meet, it's just an animal, as you can tell. Warm fur, quick breath. A living thing clinging to kindness like it's fragile.
I'm gonna have my hand.
But the fox's pupils widen, stretching too far, reflecting more light than the room gives. And something looks back. Not the fox. Not entirely. Behind the glossy black of its eyes, there's depth. Memory pressed thin like an image seen through water. A presence that doesn't move forward, doesn't reach out, but exists, patient and unbearably aware. A fox doesn't pull away. Instead, it leans closer, forehead resting against the wrist, holding it, as if allowing the contact to happen through it. And in that moment, no words are spoken, but something passes. A feeling. Loneliness. Long, disciplined silence, and the weight of being folded into something smaller so you can survive. Its tail flicks once, slow and careful. The soul inside of it is old. Not ancient god old, human old. Worn, purposeful. The kind of spirit that learned patience because resistance only brought pain. It's a container. The sigils beneath the fur weren't meant to bind the fox. They were meant to anchor what couldn't remain human anymore. The fox blinks. For just a fraction of a second, the eyes looking back are not animal. They're calm and focused and almost grateful. Then it's gone. The fox lets out a small, breathy sound and nudges closer, curling into the arm, holding it like it's chosen its place for now.
I kind of give a little scritches behind the ear. And
I'm just gonna gently run my hand over the hand just to see if I can sense any of them alive. Any of the sigils are alive still.
They are not.
Lovely.
What is wrong?
None of them are active.
So, nothing is contained in this?
Or nothing's holding it back.
Think if this thing wanted to harm us, I think it would have done so already. We freed it from the crate, and yet it remains.
The crate didn't have an active seal either.
How long do seals typically last?
A while, as long as they have a source of power.
So it was powering this that is no longer active.
It could be on your old agent's body. It took it out of curiosity. Power sigils are addicting.
I think we should take it with us. Take this good boy, as you say.
Can you tell if it's a boy or a girl?
I kind of hold it up like this, or like this, and look at it. What should we call you, my friend?
Please piss on him.
Mm-hmm. Object 13A. That's its name.
That's his designation. He's this little younger. They make a little scratchy on his little nose. He's something better. You're not a dog, I can't tell what you are, but I have a feeling. I look to the others, and I don't know if I'm 100% correct, but I think this is a boy. I shall call you
Frank. Frank the Fox.
I was going to say Gustav. I shall call you Gustav. Yeah, that's you. You are Gustav. As I kind of go back to holding it, trying to cradle it.
Great. Maybe we should get out of here now.
I look around.
Yeah.
Do you have the coordinates that we found?
Is there any other place to look in?
Nope. This is it. This was the end.
Okay. Well, we've got coordinates. We've got
Someone who's bound to something.
a ton of documents.
And I go back to clinging to Vesper.
Oh, okay. And I'd like pat him. I'm
The
like,
one that has my name, we never found.
okay. We're still taking it with us because
Yes, we're taking it with us because that name is not supposed to be spoken out loud. Ever.
Shall we, my friends? As I'm holding Gustav and petting him as we go.
So we're heading to the coordinates.
We gotta leave the bunker first, but yeah, I would say we go that way. We probably want to check in with the handler and let him know what we found.
some of what we
I
have.
mean, he didn't tell you to do that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we though?
I mean, he just told you to get the mission done.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Out of
You gather the ledger, the coordinates, anything else you deem necessary. You move back through the sleeping quarters and the corridors. Lights remain on ahead of you, but shut off behind you, section by section, until the Sonder archive is once again swallowed by darkness. When you step outside, the Black Forest greets you with cold air and muted daylight. Normal sounds return slowly. Wind in the trees. So, there we go. Wind in the trees, distant birds, the world pretending nothing is wrong. Gustav stirs in your arms and peeks out from beneath the blanket. For just a second, his gaze fixes in the direction of the coordinates. Then he tucks his head back in as if he's already decided. Yeah, that's where it is. So, the ledger points you away from the forest, northwest, several hours by vehicle. You can commandeer a vehicle. The site name repeats across multiple entries, always circled, always underlined. St. Odilia Alvin Station, which is an outstation. It's a decommissioned auxiliary facility. It was once a religious retreat. And I will say you can call the handler. He'll give you some info on this. Once a religious retreat, it was later repurposed, officially closed in the late 1940s. The unofficial note suggests there's subterranean access, adaptive containment attempts, and repeated personnel rotations and high attrition. The last margin note is written smaller than the rest. Es war einfacher, es dort zu verstecken. It was easier to hide it there. As you prepare to move out, Gustav lets out a tiny, almost inaudible noise. Not afraid, not distressed, anticipatory. Whatever soul is bound inside him knows that place, and whatever waits at St. Odilia, it's closer to its origin than the bunker ever was. So, you ready to head to St. Odilia?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
All right. Okay, so the road out of the Black Forests is narrow and winding. Um, the kind that forces silence even when no one asks for it. Pines give way to rockier terrain, elevation climbing slowly and steadily. The coordinates lead you farther from anything that feels settled. Gustav rides quietly. Wrapped in the blanket, tucked close, he barely moves, except when you pass certain bends in the road. Then his ears flick, his nose lifts. Once he lets out a low, uncertain sound and presses closer to you. The closer you get, the heavier the air feels. Not oppressive, just expectant. After several hours, the road degrades into cracked stone and gravel. A rusted sign appears through the fog, half fallen, letters barely legible. Saint Odilia, Alvin Station. Beyond it, perched against the mountainside, stands the structure. So, are you going to enter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit more
Okay.
relaxed now.
The building was once beautiful. A stone monastery, old world craftsmanship, arched windows, and a bell tower that hasn't rung in years. Later additions cling to it awkwardly, concrete reinforcements, sealed doors, vents that don't belong on a place of prayer. The forest here is thinner. The wind is much louder. And yet, no birds. You cut the engine. The silence that follows is immediate and wrong. As you step out, Gustav stirs. This time, he doesn't hide. He lifts his head fully, eyes locked on the monastery, and his tail does not wag. The closer you get, the more you notice details. Everybody, make me an aptitude check, please.
Yeah. This is kind of fun.
Shauna,
16.
success. Ellie,
How is it when I have an obstruction and I can only roll 2D fucking 6? I get 27.
critical success. Carl,
22.
critical success. Benjamin,
29 plus 5.
critical success. Vespa,
Still rolling.
Is it over 30?
No. No,
So
it
under
is
zero.
absolutely not. It is. What was it? Aptitude?
yes.
Okay, so 13.
You got a lot of back and forth, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Success.
Oh, yeah. I had a lot of ones, sixes, fives.
You guys see symbols scratched into the stone near the foundation. Not Christian. Windows boarded from the inside. Fresh tire tracks in mud that should be days old. A side entrance marked with faded stenciling. Keine Erkungen im Gebäude. No recognition inside the building. At the base of the monastery wall, half hidden by weeds, you find something that makes the moment crystallize. A broken containment collar. Same make as Gustav's. Same tag style. Different number. Gustav lets out a soft, distressed sound. Not fear, but recognition.
I kind of pet Gustav. Easy.
Somewhere inside St. Odilia, something shifts, stone grinding against stone, far below the surface, slow and deliberate, like a door being unlocked. Gustav's eyes meet yours again, and for the briefest instant, what looks back through you is not small, not trapped, and not patient anymore. And that's where we're ending tonight.
Damn it.
What? Oh, fuck.
Well,
Thank you for bringing Gustav home.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sure.
Why is
This
it
is why we should have listened to.
friend?
Should have fucking shot it.
No, it was cute. We
Probably
couldn't
Should have
shoot
just
it.
listened
Probably
to the
should've.
people
Told
who
you we
said
should've brought it for
left it
containment.
alone.
Probably should have shot it. So now you're fucked.
Yes, the one thing of no combat, we're about to get into some.
Not necessarily. But you're going to find out whose soul that is. But, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Damn it, and I lose my fucking edge next session.
Yes, you do. Sucks for you.
Bitch.
God damn it, son of a bitch.
Scheiße.
Scheitze. So, just a reminder that next week will be the wrap up of this, as we will finish this one up, and then the next set of 3 next month will be a whole new story. Could be set at a different time period. Who knows? Now you will see, like, our intro will always stay the same, just because even though we're moving time periods, it's very expensive to make new intros. So we're going to keep all that stuff the same, all the music, all of that, because the whole premise is the same. We will eventually, whenever this ends years from now, we will end in this time period. But the joy of this, of what we have created here, is that there's such a history within Division 13 that we can jump everywhere. And there is a history that nobody has seen, because I showed Ben some of it, but it wasn't finalized when I did it. So I have an entire timeline of real events in our history that Division 13 was involved in. So the amazing thing is we can go back all the way to Arthurian times.
Let's say we go back pretty far.
We go back to Arthurian times. We can go to the future. We can go to our future. Like, I'm talking 3000, year 3000. Which our theme song that day will be Year 3000 by Jonas Brothers.
yes.
It has to be.
And but that's this cool thing. So we'll see where we end up on this next one. We may come out of the 1950s, and who knows, maybe we'll go to the 80s. Do something cool. Go to the 80s. We'll go to the 90s, where most of us grew up.
We may even go at some point to medieval time.
Yeah, again, we can go back to
I hope
Arthurian
so.
times. We can do medieval. And obviously that medieval won't be fantasy style, because it's still our world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dragons and things, again, like, I do believe dragons existed, but there's so many places we can go with this. We can go back to the 20s. You all can live in the Great Depression.
Well, the Great Depression would have been the 30s, but I get what you're saying.
Well, it leads into it.
We could all be some of the female character can dress as flappers, and we can do Charleston.
Yeah. So there's just so much where we can go with this, and that's what makes this so much fun. Is every 3 episodes we can change a new cast, new characters, and so these guys are going to have numerous characters, and they can come back to play these characters as well. So I will never suggest that they get rid of their characters. We keep the characters so they can be replayed. Because Division 13, you're not set on a team permanently. You're always moved around by what is needed. So we can kind of bounce around and see all these different things. And the cool thing about our system is the way I wrote this is that depending on the time, obviously, like the equipment you have will change and things like that. But your classes can stay the same. They can just move and do different things within that system. And within that time period. So it's really cool. I hope everybody's liking the way this is running, that they're liking the role system as well.
Mm-hmm.
This role system, again, I've been working on this tirelessly for the last almost 2 years. And I think we've really kind of fine-tuned it. And I'm hoping that within the next year or so, we're at the point where we're going to release it for some play testing and see how it does. And then y'all can give us some feedback and some tweaks and things like that. And then from there, we will release the actual thing. Mm-hmm. Throw up a Kickstarter, get it kickstarted, create some special dice for it, things like that. Also keep a lookout here in the next month or two. We're going to have some new dice coming from Broker's Forge. We'll have some new stuff. We'll have some merch coming as well.
And of course, also keep an eye out for our one-shots, Phantom
yes.
one-shots. So I think, what's the next one?
The next Phantom one-shot is Sequest DSV. So if you have not watched Sequest, I suggest you go watch it. I think it's all on Peacock right now. You can go find it all on Peacock. All of these players are going to be watching it. Listen, if you're not sure about it, think Star Trek underwater with a talking dolphin.
That's the only reason I'm watching.
It's got a talking fucking dolphin who's smarter than everybody else.
Yep.
And the 3rd episode, he gets sick and almost dies. But they save him because he's in the rest.
That's the
he's
only
like, oh, he was the most popular character of the entire series. You know, they were supposed to do a spinoff of just him.
Really?
Yeah, they were going to do this. It only lasted like 2 seasons. The whole show.
3 seasons, but most people agree the 3rd season
was shit because they knew it was ending.
Yeah.
So, but that's gonna be coming up. As always, we're dressing up for our one shot. So the Sequest will be dressed. I mean, they wear jumpsuits.
Yeah.
But so we'll be dressed with like the Sequest. The cool thing is we'll put up some Sequest decor and stuff like that. We have some models from Sequest. They released them in short batches, so we have some of them. And so those, even if we don't use them, they'll be up so they can be seen in the camera and modeling and things like that. And then we have like 3 more one shots planned out. So they're going to be a ton of fun. I don't want to say what they are yet. Because there is one that I'm hoping is going to work out. We're just waiting on some permissions. And if that one works out, it is going to be huge and probably the biggest episode we've ever done.
Yes.
If we can do that. Especially as a partnership. We may do it anyways and just not
call it what it is.
Not call it what it actually is, just because I want to do it. Yeah. But if we can work on the partnership, that would be great. I'm going to start hounding the person soon.
Please don't.
But yeah, so please keep joining us. I know, obviously, today was Super Bowl Sunday as we did this. A lot of people watching the shitty Super Bowl. The Cowboys didn't make it, so I don't care.
No, they did the
Bills. But yeah, so for now, for today, this case file is closed. If you believe something followed you out, do not acknowledge it. And for all of you, we'll see you in the next containment. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.